My 10-year-old nephew stared at my spaghetti pot like it was a trap, then asked, "Uncle Wyatt, am I allowed to have seconds?" He said it like he was bracing for a hit. I looked at his bruised forearm and realized my brother had turned food into fear. 3 weeks later, a judge took my brother's kid away and handed him to me. I was retired in Indianapolis when my brother Dean dumped Noah on my porch like luggage. No warning, no school notes, just business trip, 10 days, and a dial tone. Noah walked in carrying a backpack too heavy for his thin frame, eyes down, voice small. At dinner, he ate neatly, careful. When his plate was empty, he didn't reach for more. He waited. He whispered that taking more than one serving is greedy. When his sleeve slipped back, I saw finger-shaped bruises fading yellow-green. Not a fall, a grip. Take as much as you want, I told him. You're safe in my house. He ate 2 more servings like he didn't trust tomorrow. Over the next days, I watched the patterns. He asked permission for everything. He flinched at quick movements. Then he told me about the rule chart on the fridge. Boxes checked 3 or 4 times a week. 1 box, no dessert. 2, no dinner. 3, no breakfast either. He explained it like a game. His stomach didn't get a vote, so I documented. Photos, dates, exact words. Old habits from 28 years as a PI. I called a CPS supervisor I trusted and a family lawyer who didn't play games. Then I invited Dean's new wife over, because sometimes the truth comes out over pot roast. She tried to defend him at first. He's just structured. Then she admitted she'd found Noah sitting in the dark one night after Dean took dinner away. When she brought it up, Dean told her she was undermining the system. My recorder caught every word. The last piece landed the next morning. A friend pulled the financials from my late sister-in-law's life insurance payout. The policy had money earmarked for Noah's care and education. Dean didn't put a cent into a trust. He bought a new truck, renovated the house, and seeded a joint account. Friday night, Dean came back early and collected Noah. He stared me down like he'd practiced it. Kids need limits, he said. Food isn't a privilege for a 10-year-old, I said. He called later, furious. I'm going to fight this. Get a lawyer, I told him. You're going to need one. Court day hit in August. My son flew in from Germany and sat behind me, quiet but steady. Dean's attorney painted me as a bitter old man meddling in grief. My lawyer didn't raise her voice. She just lined up the evidence. Noah's words, the photos, the teacher's report about weight loss and pocketed food, the neighbor who'd seen him locked out at night. Then my recorder played Dean's wife admitting the dinner punishment. And then the twist I didn't plan for. Dean's wife stood up. She walked to the stand. She never looked at Dean. She told the judge about the padlock on the pantry. She told her about the freezer that needed a code. She told her about Dean grabbing Noah's arm and marching him away. She said Noah didn't cry. He already knew it wasn't worth it, she said. Dean's face went white. His lawyer put a hand on the table like, stop. After that, the money was just nails. The judge listened while my lawyer read the paper trail. Truck, renovations, joint account, Noah's money, gone. A week later, the ruling came down. Dean's parental rights were terminated. The insurance money was ordered back into a court-run trust, and Noah's custody went to me. The judge looked straight at Dean and said, whatever started before you ends here. Noah moved in with 3 cardboard boxes. The first nights he woke up sitting straight in bed, eyes wide, not screaming. He hid crackers under his mattress. I found them and left them there. You don't fix fear by taking more away. By September, he started sleeping through most nights. I taught him my old camera, and he took a photo of my backyard light through the oak. He held the print like it might vanish. Later, he asked if my son would like him. I told him, he's going to think you're great, and watched his shoulders drop like he believed it. A few weeks later, Dean called, late, voice smaller than I'd ever heard. Therapy finally made him say the quiet part out loud. Take care of him the way I couldn't. I will, I said. Noah still checks the pantry before bed sometimes, but now when he asks for seconds, he doesn't flinch first. And in my house, that's the whole point.